You got to give us a little
Damn.
Give us a little insight on Cam Johnson. He will not budge on nicknames.
I call him Cameroon. I really call him Twin, so that's all my nickname for him. I don't think he has too many nicknames.
Yeah, he said he had quite a few with Skip, but he won't share it.
Yeah, see, he's selfish. We'll talk about it a lot.
Kel, for you to be the finalist for Defensive Player of the Year, what did that mean for you? What did that mean to you and for you?
Just a blessing, just appreciative just for the league and everybody just to see. But none of what happened without my 4 teammates behind me. So that's all I really care about. I appreciate my guys that helped me have the confidence to guard up there anyway. So if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be a part of it.
When you look at your guard, McCollum, what are the things that you feel like when you're going into studying a guy? What are you? Is it tendencies? Is it what they do on certain plays? How do you study for a guy?
It's tough. It's just a guy like CJ that I've known and kind of close with. It's just actually not kind of. I am close with him. It's just so much game. I feel like sometimes he don't know what he wants to do. He's dribbling. He just read and reacts, and so it's tough to kind of scout a guy like that. It's just kind of you just got to lock in every position, and it could be new, every time, because he's not going to just predetermine. He's so skillful that if he sees you leaning that way, he's going to get you leaning the other way no matter what. So it's just being ready, being locked in, and just doing my best.
How would you assess the way you defended him last night?
Just try to make it tough on him. Like I said, I just got the confidence, got guys behind me just in shifts and everything like that. So they just help me out every time. I just feel like it's made it tough on him. He's talented. Just got to get ready for the next game.
How much does your chemistry with DeAndre help in those kinds of assignments when you guys can bounce in and out of the spot together?
For sure. That helps a lot. Me and DA, man, it's tough to just describe, the chemistry we have out there. We just know, sometimes we might not say something. I know that he might do this or I might do that. It's just the bond we have, and it just makes it easier because how close we are off the court. So that's my brother. So he's a triplet. Me and Cam were twins. We threw him in a bunch, so he's a triplet. So, but yeah.
Did you notice the difference in the crowd last night? Just the intensity level rising for the players.
I knew it was coming in. I'm telling guys to be ready. It's going to be loud in here. Especially I just remember that last year against the Lakers, the game 1, it was crazy. It had me shocked, just like, oh no, it's wild in here. So, I appreciate Phoenix and the fans. They love it, and we appreciate them.
Do you know what number of technical foul that was for you for your career? Was that 2, 3?
2.
What set you off like that?
Was I surprised? Yeah, I didn't. I didn't do it in no way. They called a foul. I was just frustrated after I blocked it. I just kind of like blocked it again, and I didn't even see the ending. But yeah, it's all right. I shouldn't have done it, but
when you watch games, do you naturally watch the on-ball defense?
Yeah, it depends. All different type of games. Like, there's certain guys I like watching, and like a couple of sessions I'll watch this person or that person. It's a mix every time. It's like if it's Marcus Smart, for example, like I like watching him guard because you learn a few things, and everybody's different defensively. So I just like to just grab things from different type of players on that side of the ball. So
besides Marcus, who else do you like to watch?
Man, like I even watched my guy Dre Hunter, Atlanta. Drew's just it's crazy how he guards. It's just so different than me. So it's cool to watch. Man, that's the main ones I can think of right now.
What about when you were growing up? Did you care about it when you were a teenager?
Defense? No, not really. I just like reaching and pickpocketing kids. That's what my biggest thing was. Defense really ain't.
But you didn't when you watch games, you weren't watching the defense probably.
No, not really.
No teenagers on.
Yeah, no. My favorite player growing up was T-Mac. So, I don't think you're really going to talk about too much defense with him. He probably did, but, I'm not looking on that side. I'm looking at him getting buckets. So, yeah, defense. I wasn't looking too much at defense.
The irony is he'd probably be really good defending too.
Well, shit, that would be a hell of a guard. But actually, no. Rondo was the type of guy. When I was a little bit older, I started to watch, and I could see his IQ on both ends. Like I loved how he passed, but on defensive end, I loved just all the little things he was doing, just steals. Like I was big steals as a kid, not really like guarding, but like getting steals and watching Rondo on that Celtics team. My dad was a Celtics fan, so he got me watching them a lot. But Rondo, one of my favorite players, and I think that kind of made me not really knowing now, but just known at the time, just watching him play kind of made my IQ grew a little bit, just kind of being a fan of him and all the little things he did kind of, made me play like that in a way.
Did you have a chance to watch guys from previous eras and maybe study them at all? I'm thinking Michael Pippen or like Michael Cooper, just previous era guys.
No, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Nope. I just, cause I like,
The game's different.
yeah, it's different, but yeah, I gotta go find those clips. But yeah, I have not.
Greg Anthony actually compared you to Scottie Pippen.
Okay, I appreciate that's a heavy compliment. I appreciate it.
How much of defense is just attitude and mental approach?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of factors. But I definitely think it's part. You gotta take a lot of pride and embrace it. And then don't be kind of upset if a guy's scoring. You just kind of keep that mindset, kind of like a DB in football. They give us some catches, kind of got to put it to the side. You can't dwell on it because then they're gonna come right back at you. And then if you're not mentally locked in, they'll score you every time. So you just kind of guys just let that go and be ready for the next play.
Lonnie talked about the offensive rebounding thing. What did you see going over the film from last night?
Yeah, we just got to be better. Valanciunas probably had like half of them. So, he's ahead of the snake, but everybody else, man, they really got them guys doing a great job of crashing. And, throughout the year, we saw the numbers. They do really well offensively on the glass against us. So we just got to be better. And I know we will be. We just got to, box out and help each other.
Lonnie's always talked about the energy it takes to play the type of defense that you guys do. When you're like trailing McCollum or Ingram around screens and all over the place, does that kind of make it a little more natural when the shot goes up to just like take a second off, or do they kind of tie in?
Yeah, but you just gotta, get through it, fight through it, and go help. And sometimes it'd be tired and running around and contest, be out there and start to leak out. But me personally, gotta be better on that end of guard somebody. It could be the whole shot clock or something, but also just going in and go help my teammate.
How would you describe how much things get ratcheted up, even from a big regular season game to a playoff?
It's just different, man. It's different. Just think about a playoff game. You win one, and next game is going to be adjustments. Something else is going to be, something's going to be changing, and you play them in the next 2 days. You play a big key matchup game, you might not see them guys for months or something like that. So it's definitely big just to scout a little bit more. But it's fun, man. I love it.
I think one of the most special part about your game is the way you attack closeouts. What makes those so effective, and what kind of practice do you put into, at work? How do you work in those things? Some always kind of like a secondary reaction.
Just reading the defense. If I read, somebody not ready to close out or running at me, I just kind of read and react. I think that's just something I learned as I was in college and then brought it here. But yeah, we work on it as well. Just run through the pass or, shot fake go and catch a shoot. So just kind of mixing up everything.
Has it always been part of your game growing up as a kid?
More college and high school too, but college for sure. So,
Thank you,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Y'all got